freedom ends up prevailing time and time again when good men and women take action. We've come from 95% of people 20 years ago not knowing the Federal Reserve was private to in national polls now over 95% want it audited or want it abolished. Most Americans know that the globalists created ISIS and Al-Qaeda. Most Americans know that there's a private corporate world government, that globalism's a tyrannical system. We've come from being laughed at now to having a president in the White House, and other populist free marketeers are getting elected across the globe, and the enemy's fighting back, but we're not giving in, we're not giving up, we just got started. So this is the great animating contest of liberty. It is Sunday, the 17th day of September, 2017. And we're going to be live here for the next 2 hours, as we are every Sunday, Lord willing, 4 to 6 p.m. Central, re-aired on stations across the country. I've been up here for 4 hours, and I was up all last night, basically. Went to bed at about 10 o'clock at night, got up at 2 in the morning, and did research right through until I took a nap at about 10 a.m. this morning, because the quickening is accelerating. The news is all so important. How could you turn away from it? I mean, I'm bouncing my baby daughter on my knee while I watch video clips and read news as it breaks with reporters live on the ground, not just here in the U.S., but around the world. Wow. If you're a TV viewer, you can see this great arrangement of news here. We're going to cover it all when we come back, and I'm going to try to be as focused as I can. So thanks for putting up with me. There is obviously times that try folks' souls, ladies and gentlemen, and we are definitely in those right now. Look at this stack of news. The U.S. ambassador to the UN, Haley, North Korea will be destroyed, close quote, if the U.S. has to defend itself. But the full statement she made are even more chilling. We're going to get into all that. North Korea is secretly building a nuclear submarine. I'm really worried about them having disasters like their test site caving in and these idiots that can't even build a car being given nuclear reactors by the globalist. I mean, that's like giving a dirty commie a nuclear reactor. British Prime Minister Trump has done good for Europe, but can be a challenge. Yes, being politically correct. Donald Trump calls Kim Jong-un the rocket man. Shot a new missile over Japan. Meanwhile, London, soldiers drafted an extra armed police on the streets. May's declared martial law for the first time, but she's going to leave the borders open to Muslims to pour in, but then have police with machine guns on every corner so they can respond after another jihadi stabs somebody, shoots somebody, runs over somebody, throws acid in somebody's face, and then the BBC can have special cosmetic shows on how to deal with an acid attack, because they're having like a couple hundred a month now. And they always yell, Allah Akbar. So we've got that report. Also, Venezuela has fully collapsed and has now added a cherry on top, saying that they're going to dump the dollar. So that's now happened, dumping the petrodollar. And then a big report I'm going to get into. This is up on Infowars.com. High-ranking CIA agent blows the whistle on deep state shadow government. He's working with William Benny. This is one of the highest level CIA whistleblowers on the criminal deep state. And now it's controlled by the private shadow government ever. Hillary Clinton did a book signing in a toilet paper aisle. I'm not kidding. We've got the exclusive video from Laura Loomer. Not just the footage she put out live, but other footage. That's coming up in the second hour.
New from Emmerich's Essentials. Fragrance-free natural deodorant for your body care needs. Playing basketball in the dry summer heat really makes me sweat. To maintain my game, I need all the confidence I can get. That's why I use Emmerich's Essentials natural deodorant. Made with organic ingredients, this deodorant combines mineral crystals with natural botanicals to ionize odor, keeping me fresh throughout the day. While shooting hoops, the last thing I want is sweaty armpits making my hands slippery and the ball wet. That's why I recommend Emmerich's Essentials fragrance-free deodorant. Even though it's unscented, it's effective at combating strong body odor, and I don't have to worry about any unwanted allergic reactions to my sensitive skin. Whether you're a guy or gal, the last thing you want to be worried about is your deodorant. No petroleum-based ingredients, 100% natural and cruelty-free. Stay in the game with Emmerich's Essentials fragrance-free natural deodorant. Available at InfoWarsStore.com.